Hey guys, this is Anand. Welcome back to my channel. You're watching Physics Craze. So if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, then please subscribe it and do join the WhatsApp group. The link is in the description box. So without wasting too much time, let's get started. As I said in my previous video, I'm gonna share two of the most important question from the Coulomb forces topic. Here we have a triangle and at the vertices we have charges plus q and capital Q, and in the middle of this base we have minus 2q charge. Now what we have to calculate? We have to calculate net force on this charge. Now we have to take the consideration x greater than a. Now what is a? A is the distance between two charges at the base. Let's consider this is the first charge, second charge, third charge, and this one is the fourth charge. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show the forces acting on capital Q. So here you can say that the force between these two charges, first and fourth, will be in this direction, and we can write it as 1 F41, and the force due to third and fourth charge will be in this direction because both are positive. We can write force on 4 due to third charge, and the force on capital Q due to minus 2q will be in the inward direction. So we can show the force as here. So we can write this force as F on 4 due to 2. So from geometry we can write this distance as root of, using Pythagoras, root of x square plus a square, and this distance is also x square plus a square. Now what we will do, we just consider this angle is theta between these two forces. So if this angle is theta, so this angle also would be theta, and the half angle will be, we can consider this is as the half angle theta by 2, and this is theta by 2. Now what we're gonna do, we'll just write the values of every forces. Let's consider F41 equals to F43. We know that the magnitude will be same because the charges and the distance between them are same. So we can write KQQ divided by x square plus a square. Now F42, what is F42? We can write F42 as 2KQ capital Q divided by x square only. Now here also we can say that the resultant of F41 and F43, it will act something in this direction. So we can write the resultant, let's consider the resultant is FR. So we can write FR as, using previous values, because we have, using previous formula, we have both the forces having same magnitude. So we can write 2 into KQ capital Q divided by x square plus a square into cos theta by 2, the angle between them. Now cos theta by 2, how to find cos theta by 2? So in this diagram here, I'm just separating here. Now let's consider here the angle is theta by 2. We have shown in the diagram, this is length, this length is x, and this length, this length is a, this length is x, and this length is x square plus a square under root. So we can write from here cos theta by 2 will be 2kq capital Q divided by x square plus a square into x divided by root of x square plus a square. So we can write FR as 2kq capital Q and multiply by, we can say, x divided by x square plus a square power 3 by 2. See here, it's got multiply, so the power will get add, and we can have the power, final power as 3 by 2. Now what we have to calculate? We have to calculate the net force on Q. So net force on Q, we can write the net force on Q can be written as FR minus F42, and from previous discussion we have FR as 2KQ capital Q x divided by x square plus a square to the whole power 3 by 2 minus, now what is F42? F42 is, we have here 2KQ over x square. We can write 2KQ capital Q over x square. So from here also I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna take x square as common. So we can write here 2kq capital Q x over, now when I take x square as common and I take that x square outside, so here the square value will get cancelled. See here what I am getting, I can just take x square as outside, and in bracket I can have a square over x square, and the whole bracket having power 3 over 2, and minus 2kq capital Q over x square as it is. So here we can say these two and these two will get cancelled and we'll get x cube outside. Now we can write it as 2kq capital Q over x cube, when we'll get x cube outside, so this cube and this x will get cancelled and we'll have only x square in the base. So we can write x square 1 plus a square over x square to the whole power 3 by 2 minus 2kq capital Q over x square. See, we have got this term in both, so we can take outside. So we can write it as 2kq capital Q over x square, and in bracket we'll get 1 plus a square by x square to the power minus 3 by 2 and minus 1. So here also now we had that approximation x is very greater than a, so we can write if x is very greater than a, so a over x will be very less than 1. So we can neglect the square terms, a square by x square, we can neglect it, but we have to keep this in mind, our answer should not be 0. Now here if we just neglect this term, see here, if we just neglect this term, we'll get only 1, and 1 minus 1 will give 0. And from the diagram if you'll see, according to the given setup, we can easily say that the force will not gonna be 0. So what we have to do, we have to do what? Binomial expansion. Yes. Now from binomial expansion we can write it as 2kq capital Q over x square 1 minus 3 a square over 2x square, and the higher terms we can neglect it now because we are not getting 0 here, and this term which is minus 1. What we can write, this plus 1 and this minus 1 will get cancelled, and our final answer will be minus 6kq capital Q. Now what we are, sorry, this 2 and 2 get cancelled, so we will have here only 3kq capital Q a square over x power 4. Now we are getting this answer. So this is magnitude wise we have got the answer. Now the negative sign, what it's showing, it's just showing that we have written fr minus f42. It means f42 is greater than fr, and because of that we are subtracting small value from greater value and we are getting minus value. So if you'll do f42 minus fr, you'll get the positive value. Okay, there is no connection of direction while calculating the force using magnitude form. Now let's move ahead with the another question. This is the interesting part of this video. Here we have two charges separated at distance d, charge q and 2q. Now what is the question? These are put on smooth surface, and we have to put a third charge. We don't know whether the charge is positive, negative, what is the value of that charge. We just have to put the third charge so that the equilibrium should not get disturbed. It means these charges should be at rest, and that third charge also should be at rest. So what we have to do, we have to put some charge. Now here we can say we have only three positions: the left position, the middle one here somewhere, and the right position. Now we have to put some charges. So we will proceed one by one. Let's consider, we are considering the third charge as capital Q, and from our case 1 we can say case 1 that the charge is positive, that capital Q charge is what? Positive. Now let's consider we are putting that charge here. So what we have to do, we have to maintain the equilibrium. It means all the charges should be at rest. So we will consider one by one each charge and we'll see the forces acting on the charges. So let's consider small q charge. What are the forces acting on this? So from capital Q, if it is positive, it will repel the charge towards right, and this 2q will repel the charge towards left. So here we can say both the forces in the opposite direction, so they can cancel out each other according to the position and value of capital Q. So small q can be at rest with this arrangement, but 1 minute, we have to consider all the setup. So let's consider for small 2q. Here from capital Q we can say that this will repel the charge towards right, and this small q also repel the charge towards right. So here see the 2q charge is not at rest when we put the capital Q on the left side. Now so left side is not the appropriate position. Let's consider the middle one. If the charge put in center of these two charges, so again let's proceed with the same steps. Consider capital small q. So from the capital Q it will experience repulsion towards left, and from 2q it will experience repulsion towards left. So here see there is no chance to get a stable equilibrium while putting the capital Q in the middle. Let's consider right hand side also. Right hand side also, if you'll see from small q, both the forces will be on the left hand side. It means if we want to have equilibrium, so there is no chance that this third charge should be positive. So if you'll get any option regarding positive charges, so you know that that answer will not gonna be correct. So just remove those answers, those options. Now let's consider case 2. Case 2, we have negative charge. Now if we'll have negative charge, let's consider. Again we'll proceed with the same steps. We have charge negative q here. So let's understand the forces acting on small q. So from negative q it will attract towards left, and this 2q will repel the small q towards left. Here also both the forces acting in the same direction, so the equilibrium will get disturbed. So this is not the correct position. Now let's consider in middle. In middle, if you'll see for small q, this will attract the charge and 2q will repel the charge. So both the forces in opposite direction, so it can have the state at rest. Now let's consider small 2q. This small 2q will get attracted due to minus q and will get repelled by this q charge, positive q. So here also both the forces in the opposite direction. Now let's consider third charge also. Here we have third charge. Now from small q it will have some attraction towards it leftward, and from small 2q it will have attraction toward rightward. Here also we can say both the forces in the opposite direction. So from all this consideration we can say that we'll need only negative charge, and the charge should be put in between these two charges so that we can have the equilibrium. Now we have to calculate the value and the distance both. So here also we have done it. What we're gonna do, we'll just gonna let that this distance is x. Let us consider the distance between these two is x, so the distance between these two will be d minus x. Now if the system is in equilibrium, so we can consider any of the charges. So let's consider force on capital Q. Okay, sorry, capital minus Q is 0 because it is in equilibrium. So we can say the net force on capital Q or capital minus Q is 0. Now what are the charges? The charge will, small q will attract towards left and this small 2q will attract towards right. So we can write these two forces equal and opposite to each other, but magnitude wise we can only write kq capital Q divided by x square should be equals to 2kq capital Q divided by d minus x whole square. We have to just do the simple calculation. Here we can cancel these terms and we'll have d minus x whole square as 2x square. So just take a square root on both hand side. We'll get d minus x equals to root of 2x, and from here we can write d equals to root of 2 plus 1 x, and from here we can write x as d over root of d over root of 2 plus 1. So this is the distance from small q where we have to put that third charge. Now we want to calculate the value of that charge. So for that we'll consider let small q. So we can also write force net on small q also 0, and from diagram we can say that minus q will apply some attractive force towards right, and this small 2q will apply some repulsive force towards left. So we can write both the forces equal. We can write 2kq small q because both the charges I am considering this small q and small 2q. We can write 2kq square q into q and divided by d square. The distance between them should be equals to 2kq and capital Q, not 2, sorry, here we just have to write kq capital Q because we don't know the value of this capital Q, and in magnitude form we don't mention signs, and the distance between them is x, and here we have got the value of x as d over root of 2 plus 1. So we can write here x square only. Now for this instant let's assume this is only x. So here we can write kq and kq get cancelled. So here we will have 2q over d square into x square equals to capital Q. Now capital Q is x square. What is the value of x? We have got the value of x is d over root of 2 plus 1. So we can write 2q over d square into d square divided by root of 2 plus 1 whole square. So d square will get cancelled. What will give? It will give q equals to 2q over root of 2 plus 1 whole square. We were calculating all the terms using magnitude form. So here we have got the magnitude of that charge, but we know that the charge should be negative. So here we can write as in answer, if we'll get an option like this is minus 2q, so don't be confused why I'm getting positive charge, because we are using magnitude form. So here we'll get only magnitude form. So this is our final answer. So guys, these two questions are very important, and I'll be going to upload some of the questions related to Coulomb force, and those questions will be very helpful. Just practice it, and I'll drop the link in the WhatsApp group. So we'll meet in the next one. Until then, best of luck and take care.